Can I steal you for a minute?
Steal you for a minute?
Can I steal you for a minute?
Welcome to Can I Steal You for a Minute, the reality dating recap podcast. My name is Indra Raj.
And I'm Mary Bianco.
And you can't see her, but I can. Baby Eden is here on the pod. She's part of the conversation.
She's wide awake.
Wide awake, just chilling, looking at the screen. We love it.
We love it.
I love that she's going to get to know me like through the screen.
I know when you show up in person, she's going to be like,
I know
that
you.
That person sounds familiar.
Podcasting from day one. We love it.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is the last week before things get really crazy with Love is Blind dropping to like literally the day that this podcast drops. I think the first episodes of the next season of Love is Blind drop.
You feel like people are a little fatigued by it. I have not seen anyone talk about being excited about it. I don't know if I'm just not on social media as much because of Eden, but I feel like no one's excited or chatting about it.
No, I think we're all kind of like, it's almost like work to get into a Love is Blind season now.
Yeah.
But once you're in, like you're in.
You're wrapped. Yeah. You're
so
wrapped.
I feel like once it starts, it's gonna get going.
Yeah, that's probably true. There's always a little delay for people.
It's also like the Olympics are happening right now.
Big deal.
Which is very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I haven't watched very much, but every time I do, so fun.
I just watch the prime time usually.
Yeah.
I never know. I miss the Olympics pre-social media because it didn't matter what time zone you were in.
Yeah.
You were always like waking up to fresh stuff. You didn't know what happened unless you picked up like the newspaper that day. So I just like feel like I see the stuff on social media before I can watch it for real.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's all on demand now.
Yeah.
There's less of that like spontaneity, which is nice in some ways and not nice in others. But yeah, no, I know. It's kind of it's a brand new world. With this type of Olympic experience. It's like, yeah, I saw the headline about Lindsey Vonn breaking her leg. Well, it was actually before they even knew what happened. It sounded really scary. Like, I was like, oh my God, is she okay?
Yeah. I mean, she got airlifted out of there, but that's also because of like how steep that trail is and how remote the mountain is. But
have there been other accidents on that mountain?
Yeah, that trail in particular, I think they had to airlift 3 people in one day. It's really steep.
That's not great.
Not great. I've been to Cortina, but only in the summer. So I didn't get to ski there, but it looks really gnarly out there. Like it looks fun, but it also looks very steep.
Like extreme conditions. Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. It's like we were watching it with our kids last night. It was some sort of like ski jumping trick thing, and Lee was like, "Daddy, can you do that?" He's like, "No, I cannot do that." He's like, and the people who do that like are crazy. Like you have to have like a screw loose to be able to like fling yourself around like that at those high speeds.
100%. I was one of those crazy people. I just like love skiing so much and going nuts. But even they just like they really
but were you doing tricks like that?
I was trying.
Oh my God, Mary! No, I had no idea.
And it didn't like go. It doesn't go great. Like you have to really commit to it. Like you have to be doing like gymnastics also and like really training, and that just was not going to happen. But I saw a meme that was like summer and winter Olympics are so different. Like these winter Olympics people are risking their lives, and it's like that is true. Like summer Olympics, like, oh, someone might sprain their ankle or whatever. It's like 90% of the sports, like someone is flinging themselves down an icy hill and like they might die. There's always like a chance.
No, I mean, like, it's very dangerous. I mean, I always think about it with like the snowboarding stuff too, because it's like you land the wrong way and like it's not good.
Oh, yeah,
and
no, it's bad.
It's just like really crazy to see that. It's amazing. Like, I have so much respect for people who can do that, but also like It's one of those things where it's like if you see it on TV, sometimes it like takes away the immediacy of how actually wild it is.
Yeah, I feel like you can't see how big it is unless you're in person. Like I grew up going to Killington and we would have like these half pipe competitions there and the mogul competitions and like seeing the actual air that people get in person is like
Yeah.
it's mind altering.
Yeah. It's really, really something. So I did not know that you had like gotten to that level of winter sports.
Well, we used to go like every weekend. So my whole family is like very good skiers and I just like always was very fearless with it and so like
Yeah.
just flinging myself at whatever. But like I turned 15 and my parents were like you have to get a job. So then I started teaching skiing, but
They're like, maybe stop risking your life and
we
get a
don't need to
job.
we don't need to deal with this. Like
Yeah.
it's not for
Well,
us.
the other thing is like not necessarily that. Well, any of these like Olympic sports, and this applies to summer ones too. It's very hard on your body. Like
Oh yeah.
a lot of these people, like they retire so young because like literally their body cannot handle it anymore.
I know people are like, "Oh
And
my God, Lindsey Vohn's only 40. Like, why are we talking about her like she's ancient?" It's like, it's not specifically her, it's the sport that she's in. It's like
yes.
so not good for your body when you're doing it as aggressively as she's doing it.
Right. I mean, I am a year younger than Lindsey Vonn, and I'm just like the way that I like now when I watch the sports, it's like when they land, I'm like, oh, that looks
I
so
know.
hard on your knees. I can like feel it.
Oh, I caught an edge there. They're like,
I'm
they're
like,
really
oh my
stomping this
God.
out. I'm like, they are stomping. Like,
Literally, like, and over and over and over again, like it is gonna wreak havoc on your joints and everything.
oh
So
yeah.
it's just like I don't know. I love that the Olympics only happen every 4 years because
Yeah.
it's really enough time between these events to be like, oh yeah, like there is this whole like subsection of people on Earth who like devote
Can
their
do
lives
this.
to
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
and it's bizarre. So in any case, maybe people are distracted with the Winter Olympics. That's why they're not
Maybe
talking
that's
about Love
why.
is Blind.
Maybe
It
that's
also
why.
occurred to me that maybe that's why they slowed down the Traitors release schedule so that
Oh, because it's
it could kind
Peacock.
of bookend the Olympics because it is on Peacock and I've been seeing Traitors commercials during Olympic coverage.
Yeah,
They're probably trying to capitalize.
Do you think that they timed the episode so that both Tara and Johnny would be in it and they could use
Y-
them as promotion?
yes.
Because I saw a commercial that was
Yes.
about them and like clips of them competing at the Olympics with their Traitors coverage.
Yes, I 100% am like this is all making sense now why Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski are here. Like, of course they're going to be announcers. Like it was all very well planned. And so let's talk we're into Traitors
We
now.
can't stop.
We can't stop. The round table is looking smaller now. For
Breakfast
sure.
looks empty. Like
Yeah.
it's limited people.
Yeah, I was just like when they show the like above view of the round table, it's like, oh, there's a lot of space in between each seat now.
Which might be nice. You can like think on your vote without feeling like someone's looking over your shoulder all the time.
Right, totally. So, I mean, crazy. Like, just, I mean, I had a feeling Candace was going to get voted out. I just wasn't sure if it was actually going to happen or how it was going to happen. But, like, Rob is in a sticky situation now.
I am doubting Rob's prowess because he called Eric smart. And Eric has taken some real swings. Like when he's like, I know that laugh, it's Tiffany. Never tried to guess whose laugh it could be. I know this handwriting, it's Johnny. Eric.
No, Eric has missed the mark. I think Rob likes Eric a lot. And
Yeah.
so
He just
that's
wanted
part
him
of
in
why
there.
he chose him. I don't know though. Like obviously there's so much that happens in the castle and on this show that we don't ever get to see. So
Yeah.
what's confusing to me is like we haven't seen Rob and Eric interact very much.
Not at all.
So it's unclear to me, but Rob like feels very strongly about like who Eric is. So clearly they have been like interacting. We just haven't seen it very much. So
Yeah.
it is, I can't wait to like actually see what Eric says, because they show the reveal that it's Rob who's the other traitor, and he's like totally shocked, but I want to
Yeah.
hear what he has to say about it too.
And there's no way that Eric turns it down. It's like, that's the thing with do you want to seduce a person tonight? It's like, well, yeah, because if they say no, then they get murdered anyway. No one's going to say
Yeah.
no. Like, no one is that loyal to the game that they're like, well, I'd rather go out as a faithful than be here.
No. And if someone does that, like, they shouldn't be on the show. Like,
you're an idiot. I know.
It was.
Sorry, I'm getting annoyed by like the defense that people have is I could never be a traitor. If I was there, I'd be so annoyed by that, because it's like, we all signed up for the show where we know we could be assigned a traitor. Stop saying I don't have it in me to be a traitor. That's not a good defense anymore.
Yeah,
like because you
then
all
why
signed.
are you on the show?
Yeah, because what, you were gonna get tapped on the shoulder and be like, Alan, I said I couldn't do it. Like, come on.
Oh my gosh. It was interesting seeing Rob and Candace have that conversation in the like light of day in front of like, I mean, it was a pretty ballsy conversation to have. They must have been very sure that there was no one around.
I kept thinking someone was going to.
I know. I mean, and they did like tease Tara like walking by the room at one point, but who knows when that footage is from. It could have been like any time of day, but it was just interesting seeing how personally Candace was taking everything. And I don't think that Rob doesn't take things personally, but I think that he is still very aware that it is a game.
Yeah.
And as a traitor, I think you are afforded that luxury that you can really treat it as a game because you're in this kind of like special position. But he was like, oh, you're taking this like really personally. And it was like, yeah, she really is. Like Candace lost complete sight of the game after he took Lisa out. And she was like, I'm going for Rob. Like, I need to get Rob out. That was all she was thinking about.
She blew it from the moment she wrote Rob's name as a throwaway. Like that really gave him everything he needed to take her out. And if she hadn't done that, he probably would have continued to work with her and not gone for her. So it's a little bit like, I also like, are these the worst faithfuls of all time? Because they haven't caught anybody.
They're so dumb.
It's been Rob just pointing out who the other traitors are. They haven't done anything.
I know. It's true. If you think about it, it's like he's kind of been the person who's pushed all of this to begin with. And so maybe that will work in his favor, because if anyone just thinks about it for half a second, it's like you just have to connect the dots back a little bit. It's like Lisa was pushed out by Rob. Candace got mad about it and voted for Rob. Then she was a traitor too. Like, what was she telling you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, pick up on the signs. He's just so hot. It's just like he's just too hot for the castle. It's just not.
Well, I love how like when he votes for Candace, he's like the beautiful, intelligent, whatever. And even Candace was like, oh, thank you.
Okay. We're going out this way, I guess.
I was like, oh, he's using it. It was interesting, though, like when he sort of referenced, he's like, I've had a lot of like conflict in my life. I was like, is he talking about like conflict from like being a kid and growing up? Or is he talking about like on Love Island with Leah?
I think he's talking about, I mean, he could be talking about that. I think I think he's talking about his childhood. He hinted at this on Love Island a little bit, that there's like, didn't he say something about his dad being super handsome and how that was like, you know, a lot of attention on his parents? I can't remember. And his dad is hot, but I remember him referencing stuff that like maybe he didn't have the easiest childhood, and I think that's what he's talking about. But
yeah, I mean that would track for me, because I feel like somebody who like Rob, for as manipulative as he can be, like you can't be that manipulative if you're not empathic too.
Yeah.
Like I think he does really understand people and has a lot of sympathy and like an empathy for how other people feel. And I feel like that happens more often with a guy like him if there was some sort of adversity in his like younger life. So yeah, I wonder, I don't know. It's so funny because like we were like, we've never seen him do a brand deal, and now it's like all I see.
Now they're coming. Like he's everywhere doing the ads.
And they don't even make sense. Like I saw one for DoorDash that was like about snakes. It didn't make any sense, but
They're reaching.
I was like, okay.
Everybody wants a piece of Rob. They'll get it however they can.
Yeah, it's like I watched the whole ad, which was probably a minute long because it had Rob in it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's all people need.
That's all people need. He's so cute.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the show is fun. The challenges are fun. I really loved this art challenge that they had to do.
This was so great. Like having them read a description of a painting, act it out, and then up in the gallery they had to match painting to what they think they see. It was just so fun seeing everyone be goofy because I feel like it has been so serious and so personal that challenges like this kind of like break it up a little bit and help people out.
Yes. Oh, and we didn't even talk about the best part of the episode, which was that they banished Colton.
Oh, that was amazing.
It was like, I was like, they're never going to do it. They're never going to do it. But actually, that was a smart thing for Rob to do for another reason, which was Colton. Everyone knew that him and Colton were really tight. So it would take the heat. If suspicion gets cast on Rob, he could be like, well, why would I banish like the person I'm closest to here?
Thank God he's gone. It felt like a weight was lifted off of the castle.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was like, oh, we can just like move on with our lives now.
Yeah, we can just be done with him. It's just so, and now no one's talking about him. Like now it's gone. He's off the show, and
yeah,
I wonder if he'll get invited to the reunion.
Oh, yeah. I've been avoiding reading stuff, but I saw a headline or something of him talking about how hard it's been with the online backlash. And I'm just like, cry me a fucking river, dude.
Yeah,
like,
try not stalking somebody.
You're fine. Yeah, you did some shitty stuff and people called you out for it. Like, that's what happens when you do shitty stuff. So I'm not going to feel bad for you. It is interesting though, because like now a lot of the kind of bigger voices are out and it's like Rob's left. I feel like other big voices at the round table. It's like maybe Natalie is the only other person I can think of who's been like pretty vocal.
I think Johnny is warming up. Like I think Johnny, he's getting ready. I think if Colton had made it to this week, he would have, pitched against Colton and it would have been a pretty big swing.
Yeah, like it just seems like a lot of the people that are left we either haven't seen from very much or they have been like more timid in most of the situations. Like I can't believe Mark is still there.
I know. Mark is still there. Like it's going to be one of those, it's going to be such a random group of faithfuls to the end. Like,
yeah,
it'll be interesting.
Which, like, I don't know, maybe that is the move, is like getting these loud voices out of the room so that everyone is kind of like confused. It'll be interesting to see what happens, but I'm still just like I want Rob to win.
And I think he's going to. Like, I think it would take a lot for people to vote him out. Like, I just keep thinking about the final ceremony where everyone chooses to banish or to end the game. I just can't imagine him not being able to talk his way out of it. Like, I think he would get them to just trust him. He has
an answer for everything. He's always thinking like 3 steps ahead.
He really
which
is
like
smart.
It's very interesting. It's also funny like seeing his handwriting.
It's like why can't men write? I don't understand.
I also keep thinking about that scene from his season of Love Island when he's talking about some sort of sea animal and he's like, how do they reproduce?
Eels. He's like, we don't know anything about eel reproduction. And I'm like, I can't believe that's true, but he's right.
It's like he's book smart while also not having all the skills that you like technically expect from like a quote unquote book smart person.
He's like quoting Mark Twain this week. I was like,
yeah,
what?
No, he's just like, he is a smart person. He's a curious person. But he also has these things where he says stuff where he like, you see his handwriting and you're like, whoa.
You're a child.
You've never had to use anything but a computer.
That's where him being younger than us really comes to play. Is like he clearly has not written anything in years and like never did for school. Like
I know. It's so funny. It's like these videos on social media of people just like doing their days. It's not even get ready with me. It's just like
To work with
my
me.
day as a whatever, and like nighttime routines. Like,
Oh yeah.
so many of them are journaling.
They're bringing it back.
And I'm sort of here for that. I like
love
the
it.
journaling trend.
Be a little bit like introspect. Like, do your kids have handwriting class?
I mean, Leave is definitely handwriting in first grade.
Okay.
But he's also definitely using computers already too.
Crazy, because like I went to Catholic school through 5th grade, and so we had like cursive class.
Yes, same.
Does he have that?
I don't think they teach cursive anymore.
Rip.
I think that is not part of the curriculum anymore.
Now
which
it's
I
like
sort of support, but I
Yeah.
also think that forcing handwriting is interesting. Very interesting though is my nephew Miro, who's in college, says that I was asking him about AI and his classes and whatever, and he was like, well, so far the way that my professors have gotten around that for at least like humanities based things is we have to handwrite everything that we turn in.
Interesting.
Like all of our essays and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's
well,
very smart.
even if you're copying an AI generated thing, at least you're handwriting it. I don't
At
know.
least you had to read it. Like you have to read it back to write it down, which like is not happening sometimes.
Right. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, that is one way to combat that, and also bringing back the handwriting. I mean, there's so many studies that have been done about the benefits of handwriting and learning, and like the connections that your brain makes when you actually handwrite something versus type it or just even read it. So it's like a art form that I don't want to get lost. So I support the journaling. I support the handwritten assignments. Let's keep that going.
Let's keep it going.
What else is there to say about this episode? Maybe not much.
No, not much. I mean, I just really love the challenge. I feel like Maura really stepped up. She was very funny during. Kristen and Mark, I feel like, are going to be a duo. And I think that they are the only two with the ability to take Rob down.
Yeah, Kristen is on to things. Like,
yes.
And she's been very active on social media too, like throughout the season. So I could see her in the final kind of group of people for sure. She's been very like observant, I feel like. And so, and not that she's always had like the right instincts, but it was funny when she was like, so it's not Colton, and now I don't know what is going on.
Yeah. She's like,
maybe it's like
she's like, it can't be Rob, that sweet, sweet man. It's like,
I know.
Guys, it could be any of you. This is like, it could be any of you.
I know, but it's like, he's clearly he has everyone in the palm of his hand, which is what's going to serve him through this, even with the stacking evidence against him, if people really thought about it. So
yeah.
Great show. Love it.
Great.
It's so hard only having one episode per week, but it's also fun to stretch it out.
I've just supplemented that by watching so much Traitors UK. I finished Aaron's season.
Okay.
He literally did the same thing where he had a best friend that he was obsessed with and sobbed when he went home. It was literally play by play watching Aaron cry over Rob again in the villa. Like this was Aaron crying over his best friend in the cast. It was so funny. I was just like, I can't believe he's done this twice on TV.
I can. That guy is a real piece of work. The other thing is like, are Aaron and Rob even friends anymore?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that ended in a good place for them. So it's like, who is Rob still in touch with from the cast at all?
I don't think anybody.
I don't see him ever doing anything with anyone from his Love Island season, which like I sort of respect. Honestly.
I do too. Either be in it,
and he doesn't need it, especially now that he's on Traitors. Like
exactly,
it's like the Dylan Efron effect. I did see something on social media. I think it was real that they are gearing up for an all-star season.
I would love that.
And it's like all the people you want back, like Dylan, like Gabby, just all the best people from all the seasons they've had so far. I'm like, give it to me. Just like, I'm so ready for it.
I would love to see so many of them come back.
Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So Love Island All Stars is popping off. Like, I don't know what is going on.
It kicked off this week. What did we miss between Belle and Sean? Well, I love watching Sean get yelled at, and I think
Yes.
Lucinda is a snake. Part of me is like, did it get so serious between Belle and Sean?
I know. I mean, so we did have a movie night, which was a very dramatic movie night. And they went back a little bit to like remind us of what the connection was. And basically it's like, in my way of remembering it, it's like Belle and Sean were together, then they like immediately hated each other. Or so it seemed. And then they like kissed in a challenge and they're like, oh, maybe we do like each other. And like in the next couple days, they had like one conversation where they said they really trusted each other and they had each other's back. And then Love Island and then Villa USA happened. So it's like there wasn't a huge connection between them. I think it's just Lucinda there is a bit of like unfairness maybe, but it's like Lucinda is so not a girl's girl that like when she takes your man, it's like 50 times worse than if it had been like Millie or something, you know?
Yeah, 'cause she just really does not care about other people, but she doesn't think that she has to. Like,
no.
and
She has
her
no regard for other
no
people's feelings.
no regard, and she's like, everyone in here is taking it so seriously. It's like, yeah, it's everybody's feelings. Like, yes, you
Yeah.
are sitting in a garden in South Africa, and maybe it's funny to be fighting about pies, but like, you slammed that pie in Sammy's face. And
Yes.
instead of being like, and I think the frustrating part for them with Lucinda is she talks out of both sides of her mouth. When she's
Yeah.
crying, she's like, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to. But then as soon as she gives the apology, there's always, but
Yes.
and it's
she's like a little kid.
yeah.
You know, like watching movie night, all these women are sat at this table and she's kind of at the end, and it's like the way she's moving her body and her facial expression, like she literally looked like a child to me sitting at that table,
Yeah,
like a sulking child.
Yeah, like got dragged to the table, and like she cannot read the cues of what's going on because I know we're jumping around a lot, but basically the fight between Lucinda claimed that Sammy never supported her and Sean. First of all, why does Sammy have to support you and Sean? Who cares?
Like, why is that her job?
Why is that her job? You're insecure about your relationship, so you want affirmation from other people. So
Right.
while Belle was at Villa USA, Lucinda and Sean all of a sudden fell in love out of nowhere. Don't know where that came from. And Sammy was like, what would you do if you were me? And Sammy was like, Belle's my really good friend. I wouldn't even go for it.
I wouldn't even entertain the idea.
Wouldn't entertain the idea. Didn't say you're a bad person for entertaining it. Just said you asked me what I would do. I would not entertain it. Lucinda takes it as she hates me and Sean. She's after us, whatever. Slam Sammy in the face with a pie so hard.
Like it was like shocking actually, because like usually people feel bad about pieing anyone, even if it's like your mortal enemy. Like you do it with some grace, I don't know.
You just
I've
bring
never
it to
seen
their
one
face
that
Yeah,
violent before.
Me neither. That was really that was really crazy of her.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, I can't believe she's upset. It's just a pie. Like, who cares? It's like, that it means something. So
Yes.
I don't know.
No, I also think that the other thing that's points to Lucinda and kind of her immaturity, and Sean too. Like they kept talking about how they were laughing going into the secret garden walking past Belle, and it really pissed Belle off. And honestly, it would have really pissed me off too.
Yeah.
It's not just like, and Helena was trying to be like, oh, well, sometimes I just giggle. And it's like, well, Helena, you're kind of the same ilk of Lucinda a little bit too. So this is why you're defending her. It's just immaturity. It's like, sure, go have a conversation in the secret garden, but don't be an asshole to everyone around you. And it's not just that. It's like they're constantly going around the villa, like giggling to each other and just like disregarding people's feelings. And so that's, I think, what really got Sammy and Belle like riled up, as it would me too. And I loved seeing Sammy get mad.
Because her real Camden accent came out. She was like, Really. And Kieran was loving it. Like, Kieran
Oh
was,
my
like,
God.
looking
Kieran was
over.
like, he was obsessed with her getting mad.
The hearts in his eyes at her getting mad. If Lucinda had laughed in my face,
Oh
I
my
would have
God.
gotten dragged out of the villa because I would have thrown hands. If she laughed in my face,
No, it's unbelievable.
it's
really,
insane.
she's so insufferable. And like, we've been saying this from the beginning. It's a more mature cast, which has been really nice.
Yeah.
And I don't even think Lucinda is that much different in terms of age, but her maturity level is so low.
Yeah,
It's
zero.
like she's not on the same level as these other women.
No.
Like Millie and Belle and Sammy, they're all like women who know themselves, who really, I believe all of them are there to find a life partner. Lucinda doesn't give a shit about finding someone.
No.
She's there just to like get some more screen time and have people tell her that her eyes are pretty.
Exactly.
That's it.
And she's
Eden's falling asleep.
she's
oh my God. I cannot. Watching a baby fall asleep is the cutest thing ever. Oh my
with her
God.
arm propped up like this.
Oh my God. It's so cute. Oh my God. The way that they like cannot keep their eyes open is so cute.
But she like will physically try to punch the sleep away. Like she balls up her fist and just starts swinging it because she doesn't want to fall asleep. But it's like, you're tired. Go to sleep.
Yeah, just let it happen.
Yeah, let it happen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Belle, I mean, these were the clips that I was seeing on social media was Belle really coming for Lucinda, and it just was like she's just fed up, and like Lucinda did the classic like, I have to talk to her tonight to make me feel better, and Belle was just like, I'm not having it with you. And everyone kept trying to be like, your issues with Sean. She's like, it's with both of them, and it's allowed to be both of them. This is where Belle loses me a little bit. Why are you kissing Scott during Snog, Marry, Pie?
Okay, this game of Snog, Marry, and Pie was super messy.
Very messy.
People kissing each other's people. And like, so this is where we can leave these people behind, and let's get into Leanne and Whitney. Leanne going for Yemen after Whitney and Yemen have been to the hideaway together.
Here's also the thing that's funny with Whitney is everyone is so mad at Lucinda and Sean because everyone hates them. What Whitney did to Connor is objectively worse. Like she's kissing him in bed. She never deads things with him. And then she's just kissing Yemen in front of him.
I know.
And I love Whitney, so I don't want her to catch heat. But I also am like, this villa is full of contradictions like all the time.
Yes.
And so it's like her and Scott being best friends, the two of them are just like encouraging this hypocritical behavior from the other. And it's making me laugh so much. Like, but you know, Connor's over it. Connor's with Amani now. Whitney and Yemen are like a very solid couple. But yeah, Leanne is so upset because Cher stole Scott.
Yeah.
And Leanne's response is try to go for Yemen.
I know. I'm like, literally, go talk to Jack. Go talk to Curtis.
Talk to Carrington.
Wait for a bombshell. I don't know.
Give it a minute. You don't have to talk. And Yemen, I mean, was like, yeah, I'm just pretty much into Whitney. I'm not really looking to explore this. And like, that must have stung for Leanne because her and Scott have been together for 3 weeks. And he made it clear to Cher that he was open to getting to know her.
Yeah.
And hasn't reassured Leanne since.
No, I mean, you can just see like Scott's done with Leanne. It's over. It's not like, if they get back together this season, it will be just for show, in my opinion. Scott's not interested in her anymore. Like, I think he's fully like been. And I'm not like, oh, he's all in on Cher either. I just think that Cher is offering something that excites him and is like, and this is where like the old Scott is coming out. And it's like, he even references the old Scott himself. He's like, the old Scott would have just gone for it and not done whatever. It's like, well, the old Scott is still here.
Yeah, he hasn't really gone away.
You are thinking a little bit more about what you do before you do it, but like, you are a playboy, Scott. Like, you like attention. Cher is here. She's hot. She's giving you attention and you like it and you want to, and that's a shinier object to you than this like 3-week romance that you've had with Leanne, which is already getting a little bit dull.
Think about Scott on day 2 telling Charlie, "You've got a really good thing with Millie. You've got a great woman. Don't mess it up by playing the field."
Right.
We're at week 3, Scott. You've been with Leanne since you got here.
Yes.
And you're like not taking your own advice. So then you clearly don't value what you have with Leanne at all.
No. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like I knew this was going to happen. Like,
yeah, you did.
Just going back to that date that they went on early on, I was just like, it's just a bunch of empty platitudes. Like Scott just saying, "Oh, you're perfect," blah, 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 blah. And Leanne kind of agreeing, but they're not like really connecting on like on another level, like a more intellectual level or anything like that. It's like, I never saw them have a real conversation.
No,
it was more like vibes with them.
And I think they're gonna have them more now that they're not together. Like Leanne is really telling Scott how she feels about the whole situation.
Right.
And she was never quite that vocal about her feelings when they were together. I thought it was very...
Oh, go ahead. No, you go.
I thought it was interesting that Whitney told Scott to go for Cher.
Yeah, I mean, Whitney and Leanne, I thought were close. And I mean, that was also coming out. The tension between them was coming out in movie night. And it was like, Whitney, I have such a hard time with Whitney. I love Whitney, and I think Whitney still has a lot of growing up to do.
Yeah, I'm all over the place with Whitney because I do think she's hilarious. I think we need her energy in this villa. I think some of the ways that she moves doesn't make any sense, but like no one seems hurt by her. So I'm kind of like, whatever, keep doing it.
I just like, I want her to be a little more vulnerable. It's all very like, she's very good at deflecting when things get serious. And it's like, even when Leanne does come to Whitney and say like, I am going to talk to everyone and I do want to talk to Yemen, like basically letting her know that she's going to do it. And Whitney's like, yeah, it's fine. And then they go and talk. And while they're talking, Whitney's over talking to everyone else being like, I'm actually not cool with this at all.
And it's like, you should have told her not to do it or just trusted that Yemen was going to reject her. Like,
right. It's like, Whitney, you're always so sure of yourself. Like, and then it's coming out in like sideways ways during the movie night where she's like calling Whitney out for something. I don't even remember what it was, but it was totally off topic. And it was like, you're just mad at Leanne right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just say what you're actually upset about, which I think they will probably get to after movie night. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting in this villa. I don't know. What do you think of Cher? She's like the biggest kind of character from the Villa USA women.
She just talks in cliches. Like, she doesn't actually, like, I didn't write any down, but she's like, got to make big moves to have big moves. Come to my, like, she's not ever taught, she's like, I'm a strong woman. I need a strong man. Like, she's never saying anything that isn't like a catchphrase. And so I don't not like her, but I also am just kind of like, you're a little bit corny. Like, it's a little bit like, it's not like fully clicking for me.
Same. I think I liked her at first because it was something different. And it was like, oh, okay, here's something different to shake it up. And now I'm just like, oh, like, I do think you're intelligent. And I think that like there's probably more to you than what we're seeing. But the cliche thing is totally true. And I also think she's like very arrogant.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know if you can handle being with a woman like me. It's like, what about you? Everyone here, and she's gorgeous, obviously. Everyone there is hot. So it's like, it can't just be that you're going to be so struck by how hot I am. I don't know.
She's good at feigning like being a deeper, more introspective person than she actually is.
It's because she squints. Like, she just kind of like squints like she's thinking.
It's true, actually.
And she talks slowly. So those two things like make it sound like she's saying something that's like meaningful. But then you listen to it and you're like, wait.
Yeah, I also think it's like the bar is low in this villa in terms of like people being deep and introspective. So maybe Cher is one of the more deep and introspective people there, but that doesn't mean she's deep and introspective overall.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of just like, Scott, like, you're not actually interested in anyone here. Like, and the stuff with Leanne wasn't real. Like,
No.
I think he's going to get away with it because he is still like one of them. I'm still like sort of rooting for him in a weird way.
It's like, who else is there? Wait, we
Oh,
have to
God.
talk about Curtis.
Oh my God. Curtis. Can you stop? Like, I texted you. Okay. I hadn't even seen the part where he kisses Millie in the challenge yet. And I was already cringing so hard over this man's behavior. Like, Millie fully tells Curtis that she is done. He like acknowledges it, I feel like, and cries and like is like, it's over.
He goes to the hideaway with someone else. She's
Yeah,
openly
he has a
kissing him.
full makeout session with someone.
He's a full makeout session with Kira. He's telling Kira she's so sexy. She's so hot. There's no denying you are hot. Like,
Yeah.
and then he goes to Millie and he's like, I just need to make sure if we're actually done. And Millie was like, what?
What? She was so nice about it. Like she was like, "Oh, I do think that we're just on a friendship level." Like you could see someone else being like, "Wait, didn't we already have this conversation?" Like it's over. And I think she is so like nice about things and maybe not direct enough, but I think it was pretty clear that it was over and Curtis is still going for it.
I think Curtis wanted it to be this like forlorn love story where it was like,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I kissed Kira in the kitchen and I'm sorry if you saw. And she's like, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and she's like, also great. Like, I want you to kiss Kira.
What
If
a
I had
relief.
seen it, it wouldn't have upset me.
No, it would have been totally fine and I would have been so happy for you. And then Curtis kisses her in Snog Mary Pie.
Yes.
And it's just like,
It was so weird. It was so weird. Everybody was like, "What are you doing?" Like
it was really
he
embarrassing.
should have kissed Kira because all he said to Kira when he asked her to marry her was that she was hot. And it's like, so you should have kissed Kira. You probably should have, if you wanted to do anything with Millie, you should have given her the engagement ring. But he's still holding out hope. And it's getting pretty sad at this point.
It just couldn't be more obvious. Like every time Millie kisses Zach, she's like, that was the best kiss of my life. That was the best night of my life being in the hideaway. She is so smitten with him.
Yes.
And she's not being like discreet about it, which like, why should you?
Yeah.
That Curtis, it's a wrap, babe. Like,
yeah, it's a wrap. Let it go.
Yeah.
So Zach, I saw apparently he had like a full hair transplant.
Really good for him. It looks really good.
There's like a social media thing came up on my feed. It was a post he did that was like about getting hair plugs. And I was like, wow, it really worked for you because you have a lot of hair.
It looked really good. I never would have. I mean, we're usually good at clocking that stuff. I never would have guessed.
No, I never would have guessed. And I'm beginning to see a little bit more of what I remember about him, which I think Zach is really boring.
Yeah, I think he's just like surface level sexy. And then you just kind of get to know him. And it's like, what
he
are we
relies
actually...
a little too much on how good looking he is.
Yeah, he smolders a lot like Carrington.
Yeah, and I think like Millie's okay with that. Like Millie clearly isn't looking for something much deeper than that, so it works for them. But yeah. Okay, so I did start Heated Rivalry.
Oh my God.
Finally.
What episode are you on?
I just finished episode 3 last night.
So good.
So okay, after watching the first 2 episodes, so there were like angles that they'd show Carrington in the villa where I was like, is that Shane? Like it's the hair, like the floppy hair or something. And like if you like not the face, but like something about like, and I don't know. I was having like crossover stuff. And then I was like, but Carrington really grosses me out and Shane is super hot.
I love Shane. Carrington going to the hideaway with Helena. What are we doing?
Oh my God. I mean, Helena is really bumming me out. Really bumming me out.
I thought she was getting somewhere when she said, I'm watching the way that Lucinda moves and I see some of my actions reflected in that. Immediately goes to the hideaway with Carrington.
Yes.
Just have a little bit more respect for yourself, my guy. I just like,
I
And
know.
not that she did anything, but there's an implication about the hideaway, and it's like,
Yeah.
just you don't have to right away.
No, and it's like it's so obvious, and it's like I think this is another case where like seeing some of these women who are a little bit more kind of sure of what they want, sure of themselves, more self-confident really just in the end compared to people like Helena and Lucinda, it's like, yeah, you girls are like not there yet. Like you have
No.
not like graduated to that level, and it's very obvious seeing you in the villa with all these other people. It's interesting thinking back on like Helena's season where all the women, everyone was very young on that season,
Yeah.
and she was kind of the only one of her kind. So I think it made her seem a little bit more mature, maybe. I never thought she was mature, but do you know what I'm saying? Like she seemed a little more kind of together in that villa as compared
Yeah.
to this one.
It seemed like she was okay with being, like, as she said, like, the lads girl, like,
Right.
and then it kinda comes out that she's not okay with it, that she doesn't
N-
wanna just be seen, like, do you know who
Right.
Mary Beth Barone is?
Why does that sound familiar?
She's a comedian, her and Benny Drama, like, our best friends, they have a podcast together. She
Okay.
has this thing where she's like, and I don't know if she came up with it, but I've seen her do it, where she asks men, do they see her as a clown or a sexual being? Because, like, men can't see a lot of times can't see women as both funny and sexy. And
Yeah.
so I think that Helena is falling into that where she either is like full clown or just
Yes.
sexy to them. And like that's not necessarily her fault, but like she is so much more than those two things. And
Yeah.
she doesn't let it happen for her.
Yeah, I just like she's coming off like very timid to me in this
Mm-hmm.
villa
Mm-hmm.
and like uncomfortable
Mm-hmm.
and out of her element, and I'm like feeling bad for her. I'm like
Me too.
I like despised her on her season. And now I'm just like, "Oh, I also don't want you here because this is a bummer." Like,
Yeah, think
you are unhappy.
I think it's like the villas are so shifted by the overall culture there. And so like
Yeah.
her villa was so miserable
Yes.
altogether that it's like everyone there was kind of miserable to watch and it was the worst season ever and I stand by it. That like here Villa's a little bit more upbeat and there's like people as you're saying like that are very confident that it's just like she just sticks out.
Yes. Yeah. Um, that's funny. I actually liked her season. I didn't like her, but I liked that season.
You quit that season.
No, wasn't Helena on the one that just aired with like Harry and Shakira
Oh my
and
god, you're so right. I keep putting her with Harriet and Sean.
Oh yeah, no. That was the worst season ever. I couldn't even
Okay.
finish it.
So that
Yes.
season
Yeah.
did suck more. You're right. I keep putting her in that terrible villa. I don't know why.
Right. And that was like such a low point for Love Island
It was
UK.
so
And then this
bad.
past season was kind of like a pick me up again.
You're so right. Harry and
Yeah.
Shakira just moved in together.
I saw that. I'm like, so this is real? Like, what's
I have no I
happening?
I have no idea. I mean, these Love Island couples move so quickly. Like Kieran and Nicole were living together from his season. He was literally 21 years old. Like
That's,
they
yeah.
just really go for it on these shows.
I mean, the brand deals, it's just like how influencers will like have more babies because they make more money when they have babies.
Speaking of Molly
Yeah.
May and Tommy Fury had another baby together.
Oh my God. So
She's
are
pregnant
they
again.
actually back together?
I guess so. She's wearing the ring and she's pregnant again. So who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I don't, I don't know. I could see Shakira and Harry just doing it for like another year for the brand sponsorships and then whatever. I do think Shakira actually likes Harry for some strange reason. And it's not that I don't think Harry likes Shakira. I just think that Harry is a forever bachelor. Like I don't
Yeah.
think he will ever truly settle down with anyone, and I don't want to see her get hurt by that, but I mean, the chances that he's already cheated on her are very high.
Yeah, he's one of those people that's like incapable of monogamy. Like it's
Yeah.
just not
It's not going to happen.
it's not in the cards for him.
No, and she's going to get caught in that if she hasn't already, and she'll be just fine, but I was surprised to see that like we're moving in together announcement. I was like, "Oh, that's not what I expected."
Yikes.
Anyway, the All-Stars villa is extremely messy.
Yeah.
I don't know how much is left, but I'm totally loving it. I mean, I think they haven't brought bombshells in now for a while, so I'm assuming there will be some new blood soon.
There's so many people in the villa. They need to start cutting.
know.
Like they're sleeping everywhere. There's beds coming out of places I never thought there were beds in this villa. Like, do they do construction mid-season? Because like, where are these twin beds coming from?
I don't know, but like I think they realized that they needed, I think probably the original plan was to like cut some people from Villa USA, but then they realized that bringing them all back would like offer a lot of drama, which it totally has. Like they needed to bring all the women and men back because all the women in bed men from Villa USA have now like shaken things up in the original villa.
They're all partnered now.
Yeah, well, they leave off on this last episode, where we've gone through episode 23, I think, where Maya's come into the villa after Snog, Marry, Pie, after movie night, and has some plot twist coming. So I think there will probably be like a mass dumping.
Hope so,
or something like that.
They had the UK vote for their favorite island couple again. So I think it'll be the results of that she's coming with, and maybe the lowest ones get dumped or something. I don't know.
Right. Who do you think will get dumped?
Helena and Carrington.
Yeah. I mean, that's not even really a couple.
Yeah.
I could see Jack getting dumped with whoever he's coupled up with now. I don't even know who. Could be Curtis, too.
Yeah, it could be Curtis and Kira.
Curtis is not having a good season.
He's giving me the ick. There's no coming back from it.
I'm like, oh, Curtis, I was kind of like cheering for you a little bit, and you're just messing this up so badly.
It's also just like the hypersexualization of a woman of color in the villa is just like something we see so often.
The way he smacked her ass during the challenge, that was weird.
I was like, who are you?
I think Curtis is like really horny in a bad way.
I think he's like a secret perv.
Yeah. Like hidden in this kind of like cringy, cheesy guy.
Yeah. Ugh.
Which is like,
I can't imagine sleeping with him.
And now I'm just like, I listened to the Daily today, which was all about like the Epstein files.
Ugh.
And I'm like, this world is full of so many fucking creeps. Like, it's upsetting.
It's depraved beyond. I'm like having everybody has a little postpartum anxiety. I cannot go near the Epstein files because I saw like one thing about babies and I was just like, cannot.
I hadn't seen anything and I don't even want to hear that. Like,
no, I can't even it makes me sick to my stomach. So it's depraved beyond my wildest imagination. And like, yeah, Lucinda, it's hilarious that you're in a garden in South Africa, but we need to watch you guys in a garden in South Africa. So engage in the conversation, okay?
Yeah.
It's too dark out here.
Yeah, like it's just like, and it's like decades of truly depraved behavior from the most powerful people in the world.
And they put it all in email. Like,
everybody, what the
everybody's, I saw like a meme that was like me reading an email 5 times to make sure I don't say anything embarrassing or incriminating. Top CEO of the world, love doing crimes with you.
Like, oh my God.
So ridiculous.
Another meme that I saw this week that it made me laugh out loud so hard. This is a shift to Bridgerton, which is also what we need right now.
Have you watched all of it?
I just finished the last the 4th episode today, which has always had so far. Continue to love the season. I saw a meme. It was the video of Bad Bunny after he won his Grammy where he's like got his face in his hand, like just kind of like whatever. And it's like they like superimpose it into like a chair in the study in Bridgerton house. And it's like Viscount Anthony returning to the Ton, only to realize his brother hasn't been working on any of the accounts, but instead just sketching
Viscount Bridgerton seeing a sketch of his sister's lady's maid in his ledgers. It's like, oh,
It's like the house has fallen to shambles because all Benedict can do all day is sketch this
Is
woman.
draw pictures of Sophie. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
So good. I love it though. Like the whole it's great. They left it in a place where it's like, oh, why did you have to call her your mistress? Like and they needed the tension there, but it's kind of a like, oh, I just want to like live in this fantasy, but you ruined it, Benedict.
You ruined it, Benedict. I love it. I can't wait for the next episodes. It just is like it just is giving so much. Also, Bad Bunny crushed it at the Super Bowl. Everyone who was upset about it can suck it. He was unbelievable.
What are you upset about? If you're upset that it wasn't in English, like get out of here.
Get out. Move to the UK. If you need to hear English all the time, go there.
No, and one thing I totally did not clock, but came up in one of my group chats was the plant people. Apparently, the plants were actually people dressed up as plants.
They all ran out of. I mean, that's the only way to get that much stage setting out there in that fast.
Oh my God. It was a great performance. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Bad Bunny is such a star. He's
such a star. We went to bed after because the game was so boring. I was like,
the game was so boring.
And all the commercials were, you are fat. Look at this AI. We're monitoring you. Cryptocurrency gambling. That's all that was in the commercials. And like, what an embarrassing cultureless place we're in right now.
I know. It's like the one I was like at a party, so I was like talking to people and not really paying attention. But I heard I did like notice that a Dunkin' commercial came on. I always loved the Dunkin' one. But I didn't think it was good. Like it was all AI.
Well, they said it was CGI, but I don't think they should have made them younger in it. Like I think they should have just left them the ages. If they didn't get you and it's got, Ben Affleck in there, then they really missed the mark.
I was like, I want to see current Ben. I don't want to see like weird older representations of these people. I think it was just combined with how AI'd the rest of the commercials were that I was just like, what? Yeah, like truly, where are we as a society that this is like what you think people want to be seeing all the time?
Just such an overall bummer. Do you want her?
And I think it was like an interesting counterpoint to have the whole time during Bad Bunny's performance. I was like, this is the opposite of AI.
Yes.
These are real people, literal plants being played by people.
There was a real wedding.
There was a wedding. There's choreography. This is real life. People are engaging with each other. They're making art. They're performing for each other on a live stage.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a real thing. And it's so entertaining and it's so fun and it's all the things. And I was like, this is the funnest thing that I've seen tonight. Not these like weird commercials that I hate.
And it's like, who thinks that we like this? I don't understand where the feedback is positive. But then I go like, on Facebook and everybody is like, oh my God, I asked ChatGPT to draw a picture of me and it's so accurate. I'm like, why did you tell ChatGPT this much information about you? Right. Why does it know what you look like and what your hobbies are? Like, why did you tell it that much about you? That's so... Get a friend. This is so weird.
I know. It's such a I have a lot of thoughts that I've had just like even in the past week about kind of like the state of civilization that I will not get into right now.
Dark.
But I don't think we are in a good place.
No, this is the bad place. We are not in a good place. Oh, excuse me.
And maybe it's past the point of no return. Oh, baby Eden's awake though.
She's awake.
I hate saying that in front of a baby.
Oh, it's okay. She can't hear you.
Oh, she can't hear me. We're all good. Okay, well, that's it for this week. Next week, Mary's traveling, so...
No, I can do next week. I just can't do the following. So we can do next week together, yeah.
Okay, so we will be covering the first batch of episodes of Love is Blind.
Yeah.
We got our work cut out for us.
We do. We're going to do our best.
We're going to do our best. As long as it's 6 episodes, like I think I can do that, but any more than that, no. All bets are off.
We'll check in with each other. There's a chance we cover 4. Like we'll check in and see where we are.
Yeah. It is one of those things though, like once you get to 4, you're like, I just have to see what's going to happen here.
I got to know what's coming.
Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so that is on the horizon. So get ready for that next week, and then we'll update you from there. But that's it for this week.
Yeah.
So thank you all for listening, and we'll chat to you next time.
Yes.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, lovebirds.
Thanks for listening to Can I Steal You for a Minute? Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and if you like the show, please leave a rating and review. Follow us on social media at Can I Steal You for a Minute Pod, and support the show through Patreon at patreon.com/Can I Steal You for a Minute.